Hey everyone, and welcome to PE class. My name's Anne Marie Andrews, and I'm going to be your instructor this semester. I just wanted to show you a few things. First of all, you can come over here and click on Teacher Contact. There's all kinds of good information in here, so I suggest you go through it. Teacher contact information right here gives you you can look me up in K-Mail. This is my cell phone. You can call me or text me there. Please feel free to do it. And I will definitely get back to you, within 24 hours, but usually usually very quickly. Okay, so some things about PE. So one really important thing to look at is this course calendar. Lots of good information in here, all your assignments, what's due when. So definitely, I have it daily for the whole semester. You can look here and find out all kinds of things. Okay, so in here, there's some important things. First of all, you'll see these forms right here. You also see them listed over here. You can click on these and you can download the forms. You can also come over to Doc Sharing. All the forms you'll need for this class are listed through here, okay? You'll see the waiver form, student information form, mentor information form. You need to get those signed, filled out, and get them to me as soon as possible. You do get points for them, but you need to have them filled out in order to be enrolled in the course. So the waiver form, student information form, and mentor information form. Then the next thing you're going to do is after you watch this video, you're going to complete the scavenger hunt activity. Again, that's in Doc Sharing. You download it. You can come over to the Dropbox after you fill these out. So there's a Dropbox for the waiver form, for the mentor information form, for the student information form, as well as the scavenger hunt. You need to attach the document to the Dropbox, just like you were doing last semester. I will not take work that is copied and pasted into the comment section. I need to be able to save a copy for my records. So make sure you attach a document to the Dropbox, okay? And then, let's see. Our Class Connect sessions for this course, they are going to be on Wednesday mornings from 10 to 11. Class Connects are required, but if for some reason you're sick or you have a doctor's appointment, you can't come to class, I will post, you can click on Class Connect and I will post the link down here for you to be able to watch that recording, okay? My grading policy is just like every other teacher's at Insights. If you look at the calendar here, every Sunday night, I won't do it this first Friday, but this second one, I'll start doing it. I'll enter zeros for everything up to this point, okay? So Sunday the 18th, I'll enter zeros for the pre-assessment, for the forms, for the scavenger hunt, and so you'll see a 0 if you haven't turned it in. It'll be graded if you have. I grade everything within 24 hours. And then this following Sunday, the 25th, those zeros will become permanent and you will not have an opportunity to do those assignments again. So these student forms, all these forms, the pre-assessment test, this is a presidential physical fitness test, they need to be complete definitely by the 25th. They really need to be complete by the 18th. You just need to keep up with your work and then it won't be a problem, okay? If you have questions about this, please let me know. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the fitness log and journal entries. So let's go back to the calendar. The calendar, I suggest you are always looking at the calendar to see what's due each day. So this is going to tell you that the fitness log and journal entries start right here. It's going to be a 12-week fitness log. The first day is going to be this Monday, January 26th. Okay, so that's when week 1 will be starting. So you're going to start the fitness log. You're going to start the journal entry. You can get those up here in Doc Sharing. So let's open up that template so I can show you. So this is opening up the fitness log. This is going to be a 12-week fitness log. Taking a minute to load. Okay, and for this class, the exercise requirements are that you, and they're over here too, you should look through all this stuff, but the exercise requirements are that you're doing at least 3 hours per week. And that can be 3 hours on 3 different days, like 1 hour each. That can be 6 days a week, doing just 30 minutes, whatever works best for you, but 3 hours you need to be doing. Okay, so here's your fitness log. Still loading, just give me a second. It has the instructions right here. I'm not going to read through them, but it's exactly what I'm talking about. Filling in it goes through how you fill it in. And this is 12 weeks. You're going to be turning it in 4 weeks at a time, and that's all on the calendar. If you guys took the first PE, you'll be familiar with this. So you'll actually start that 25th, the Sunday, January 25th. You'll fill it in, you'll write your weekly goal, rate yourself on how you did that week, any comments, then you'll do week 2. So this one will be, let's see, week 2 will be, so here's where week 1 starts. Week 2 will start here, and it really starts on a Sunday, but I don't have Sunday on the calendar. Week 3, I have it all written out here, and then week 4, right here, you submit weeks 1 through 4, okay? This is the fitness log. It doesn't say anything about the journals. You don't, I'll tell you in a minute where you submit the journals. So let's go back and look at this fitness log. Okay, so week 2, week 3, week 4, and that's when you're going to submit. You also do this fitness log checkup. This is an extra 10 points. The 4 weeks of logs are worth 100 points, and then this is worth 10 points. So you need to get your mentor to sign this. So whoever you have that's making sure that you're doing this activity, they need to sign this and say, yes, you did those, all the exercises and activities in those first 4 weeks. And definitely get me a phone number because I check in with them quite often. Okay, then fitness log, then you'll start the 5th week, okay, and you'll just look at the calendar, see when that fitness, I need dates written in here. You can write, I went for a run, how much time you did it, and then if you did another activity that day, you can write, oh, and then I went for a swim, 15 minutes of that, you know, so it has spaces for to do 3 types of activities a day if you do that. And then make sure you date everything. So anyway, this goes up to 12 weeks, and after every 4 weeks there's another checkup. So you'll be submitting these 3 times throughout the semester, 4 weeks at a time. Okay, so looking back at this, so it'll say this is your 4th week, and then you're going to submit fitness logs weeks 1 through 4. Now down here, after week 6, it says submit journal entries weeks 1 through 6. What the journal entries is, every week in a Word document, just one Word document, you need to write about at least 2 paragraphs about your goal that week and how it went, okay? So you need to date it for that week. Make sure you put the date, not just week 1 or week 2, but date it for the week, 2 paragraphs of how it went, the goals that you had written on the bottom of that fitness log, and did you reach them? Was it hard? Was it easy? Whatever. 2 paragraphs. So you're going to be doing that every week with your journal entry, but with your fitness log. But your journal entries are going to be in a separate Word document, and you only submit them twice a semester. So you're going to submit them after the first 6 weeks, and then again down here at the end, you're going to submit them, let's see, right down here after the second week 7 through 12, okay? So the semester is 18 weeks long. You're only doing this for 12 weeks of that. So if you have questions about that, let me know. I'm sure you will, and we will go over it again in class. Let me see, what else? Make sure that you're reading through each section. When you're doing this stuff, you need to be doing this reading. I only meet with you guys once a week, so I'm not going to be able to go over everything. You're going to have to do your reading on your own. Like, for example, this first thing, this pre-assessment, it's going to tell you exactly what to do for each one of these tests. You need to make sure that you're going through here and reading the directions, okay? And it'll tell you exactly what you're supposed to do. Okay, so make sure you're reading everything. I cannot give you all the information in class that you need. And I think that's it. So what you guys need to do now is go into the doc sharing, download that scavenger hunt, download these waiver forms, the student info. I would download all of this stuff. Print it out so you have it all, and then, because a lot of this stuff you're going to be starting right at the beginning of the semester. The grading information is just for your information. There is a checklist on there if you want to check off all the assignments as you do them. That's up to you. But everything else is work that you're going to be needing to turn into a Dropbox up here. Okay? If you have questions, let me know. Our first class will be on Wednesday. So that is the 6th, I believe. No, the 7th. The 6th, you're supposed to be doing Study Island custom assessments all day. The 7th is our first day of actual curriculum this Wednesday. And we'll be meeting from 10 to 11 in Class Connect. Okay? Have any questions before then, please feel free to reach out. My number is 303-842-1497. Thanks so much.